So today we're going to have a little bit of fun and look at fall quilt block ideas. Now, some of these are fabric paper piecing, which if you didn't see the video I just put up, that was a beginner one. It was one of the first ones I've made. So much fun. And I give some tips along the way because it can be a little treacherous at times, but it was so much fun. So I'm definitely hooked and going to try a few more. So, as always, I want you to vote for your favorite. Okay. So each of them are numbered. If you're new here, each of them are numbered. You can vote for more than one. Okay. So just super fun. So let's take a look at these and kind of give some thoughts. Like if you've done paper piecing or you've done quilt blocks, like what are some of your tips as we go along with these? Okay, but vote for your favorite. This is number one, just adorable, like super cute. Um, my only thing would be like maybe the pumpkin on the left side could be a little bit bigger. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not seeing that skinny of a pumpkin. So, but super cute, just cute. So, any of these, so if you're kind of new to quilt blocks, and you guys tell me in the comments like what you use these for. I've used them for pot holders, coasters. They usually always come in different sizes. So you make bigger ones and you can do them for quilts. But you can do coasters, you can do pot holders. You can make just a little mini quilt and just put ribbon behind it and hang it up. I think that's what I like about them. Think there's just so many different ideas of what you could do. So this is number one, the little kitty and the pumpkins. Number two is just a solid pumpkin. I love this one because you wouldn't have to necessarily use fall colors. Okay, I've seen pumpkins in pink and blue. Um, I think if you've got just general orange or browns that maybe don't look Halloween or fallish, but would all mesh together really well. If you could find a fat quarter bundle, this would be super cute to use that for. That's in those orange tones, brown tones, just so many different options. One thing I did recently is I was looking for a particular fabric, and so I just got on my local Facebook group and just asked if anybody with fabric had a particular color fabric. And you guys, there were so many people that were just like, "Oh yeah, I have it here, just come get it." So there's tons of people that will help you with a little bit of fabric. You can't afford it right this moment, or you're just looking for maybe a couple of specific colors. Like go in and ask. You won't know if you don't ask. So, but this one's super cute. So a lot of different pieces. Just take your time while you're making it. But again, this one would be super cute as a pot holder or as a coaster if you wanted to just take the one and create something. It's such a cute idea. This one is fun. I think this one, like, there's all of fall at it. So you've got the sunflowers, the pumpkins, the flowers, like the leaves, like all the different looks, right? Like when we think of fall, like this is kind of my quintessential, this is fall. I will say this is probably more of an intermediate quilt block. There's a lot of little pieces. If you look at that sunflower, I mean, there's a ton of little pieces. So, and like in that middle, you can see like there's a ton of little bitty pieces. So if you're a beginner, I would do the biggest size of this. If you're like, I love this, I got to make it, do the biggest size. That may be a 6 inch, 9 inch, 12 inch, somewhere in there. Okay. When you get to making those little bitty ones, like those scraps are going to be teeny tiny. So if I was a beginner, I would do it a little bit bigger. Okay. And just take your time. Okay. Just take your time. Have some fun with it. Um, look at the tips from other paper piecing people. Okay. Because that will help you kind of get the hang of it. I do think it would be super cute. I think you will absolutely love this pattern. Okay, number 4. When I saw this, I live in West Texas. We don't have acorns. You don't see them very often, at least. But I love this one. I love the brown, like the top of that acorn. I think that's such a pretty fabric. Now, are you going to be able to find that exact fabric? Probably not. But you could find something similar. Um, I think you just have to go in there and kind of look and see. I love how the backdrop of it is like a more muted, but it's not white. And so just kind of like this. Again, would be super cute as coasters. Here's the great thing. You could do a set of coasters by mixing and matching these patterns. And if you're wondering, the patterns are all in the description below. So make sure you check that out. But I just think this one would be super cute. Just fun. Different, right? A little bit different. Okay, and number 5. Look at this cute fall leaf. Again, I think this one's more of an intermediate. And I say that because of this middle stem. I think that there's going to be a little bit of folding, smaller pieces. If you're newer to paper piecing, the bigger the pieces, the least pieces are going to be better for you. Okay, like get some practice down, and then you can go after these littler pieces. But there is a learning curve to this. But I love this. I could see this one even as like a fall quilt. So if you did like some orange leaves, some green leaves, you could also do it as a table runner. So if you took each quilt block and then just stacked them, you would have a gorgeous table runner. Like you just put quilt backing on the back of it, put a backing, so batting, backing, and then do your binding. And literally you would have a gorgeous table runner. I could see this for like a Thanksgiving table. It would be so pretty. Just so, so pretty, so gorgeous. So I don't know. I like it. I'd love to hear from you guys what you think. Okay, so let's do some voting here. Okay, we've got number 5, number 4. Do y'all see where you can kind of mix and match though? Like you could take each of these patterns and just kind of mix and match them and really create some really fun projects. You could even do this idea just popped in my head. You could do a fall wall hanging. Can come up with a word right there. So like you could do 3 and then do 3, 3, just kind of measure them to figure out like what size you wanted it. Just have some fun. Okay, number 3, super cute. Number 2 has to be one of my favorites. I think it's just pretty. And then number 1, I think this one's so cute. So anyway, I hope that you loved all of these. Don't forget also to enter the monthly fabric drawing. It's in the description below. And I would tell you just go have some fun. Okay? If sewing and quilting is a little bit harder, mini quilts, little, scrappy things that you're not having to do a bunch of cutting, it's just a great way to do things at this season. Okay? Because I see that a lot. Like, my hands don't work as well, or my whatever doesn't work. I think we just have to find ways to be able to do it. Okay. So anyway, happy quilting. I hope you have some fun with this. And don't forget to vote in the comments.